So much is going on in this head of mine. Oh gosh, what a what a weird day today is. What a weird week this week is, but especially what a weird day today is. Today is Monday, August 2nd, 2021. And that means a lot of things. Number one, it means that this is my last show with you guys live at the Roxy for a couple of weeks, at least to the best of my knowledge because of my shoot schedule. I am flying to Ohio to film a movie. It's not you guys know my first movie was the Jane Muse movie, but this is the first movie that I am starring in. I am the titular role. It is the first full-blown indie that I am shooting on location for quite a bit of time. And I first read the script 3 years ago. I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that soon. And God, I love this movie. And I feel like this is going to be a massive life-changing event for me. So there's that. It's also the 10-year anniversary of my mom dying today. And I'm currently filming this from the house in which she died, which is just so wild. So that, and a few other things that I'll talk about on the stream today too. We just interviewed new interns for the Whirl Girls, and we said goodbye to our old interns yesterday. So a lot of things going on, and I'm glad that I get to spend a little bit of today with you guys. After this, I'm going to head over to the cemetery with my family and pay respect to my mom. Maybe watch some home videos. My sister started a new job today, so see her and congratulate her and just keep it pushing, because what other choice do we have? I will say that, as I always talk to you guys about, I think on these days, it's so pivotal, it's so essential to reach out to the people who really could use your support. I always talk to you guys about Mother's Day and Father's Day and even Christmas and holidays that can be tough, or birthdays where people have lost somebody. And I've also told you guys that by far and away, the hardest day of the year for me is the anniversary of my mom's passing, because it marks the anniversary of the worst day of my life, which is not like her birthday, which is a celebration of the fact that she was ever here, or Mother's Day, a celebration of the fact that she was my mom, is my mom. I only get one. And so today always just bites, but I also have the mixed feelings of that while I'm trying to prep for this movie, getting sets from everybody on location that are so cool. And I'm just so excited for that. But as I tell you guys, it's important to reach out to people, and I'm never here to try to put anybody on blast or disparage anybody, but I think we can all learn from each other on this planet. And as you guys know, I have 2 exes in my life. One of them I watched get married this weekend, and he was the most incredible guy, as I always describe, as the best ex-boyfriend anybody could have. And despite it being his wedding on Saturday, I woke up today with a text from him. He knew my mom really well. And he said, "Hey, Roxy, it was so great seeing you this weekend. It means the absolute world to me that you were there to celebrate such an important milestone. I know this weekend has been a whirlwind of emotions, but I'm thinking of you, your family, and your mom today. I truly cannot believe it's been 10 years. In some ways, it feels like yesterday, and in others, it feels like a lifetime ago. Your mom was such an amazing person, and I'm so grateful I got to know her and learn from her. I hope you're doing okay, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. I thought that was such a beautiful message to send me, even though I think he's on his way to his honeymoon, because we're such important parts of each other's lives. And even though he just got married, and I went to support him because I love him and all I want is for him to be happy. For him to reach out to me and say that to me, it meant everything to me. And then my other ex decided today was the day that he was going to drop a music video about breaking up with me on the 10-year anniversary of my mom's passing. And hasn't even said anything to me. And again, this is not about being disparaging. This is about reminding all of you guys at home that our actions affect people, and how we decide to move through life affects people. And to think about when you make choices in life, just in general, for you guys, the rock stars, the people that I do feel like a lot of you guys listen to me, and a lot of you guys, I think, love me the way that I love you. And so I just want to remind you guys to always try, and while it's important to put yourself first, to always try and think about other people. Even if you're not with them anymore, even if you're not friends with them anymore, even if it was a fleeting moment in your life and we're talking about somebody that at one point was in your life but no longer is, or if they are, to remember that it's always nice to be a good person. And it's always nice to think about others. And it's always nice to reach out. And it's always nice to, even if things don't work out with you, a friend, a family member, an ex, to remember that you guys at one point were close and at one point did love each other in your own lives. And that matters. And so what you do and how you move through the world matters. And I hope that you guys can really, and I honestly, genuinely mean this, everybody has room for learning and growing. And I'll tell you guys about a conversation I had with my brother in a minute, but everybody has room to learn and grow. And I hope that you guys are people who, like I try to be, learn and grow from other people's mistakes and really respect and cherish the people who have been in your life, for better or for worse, for long or for short, for whatever it is, and care about how your actions affect them. And that doesn't mean that you stop living your life, and it doesn't mean that you don't do the things that you need to do for you, but just to have a little respect and care for those people. And I appreciate it if you guys could do that. As I think about my mom today, I just think about what a beautiful person she was, and how much she gave a fuck about everybody. And I feel really lucky that she taught me that, and that I had a mom who made it so that even when I was, as my brother described it today, messy of a person as I was in the past, I care about everybody who I love or have loved with my whole heart. And everything that I do and every day that I live, I'm just going to work really hard to try to embody all of the beautiful things she put onto the earth and all of the beautiful moments and lessons. And then I'm going to try to take those and teach them to you guys, my friends. And I'm not saying this like I'm on any high horse. I fuck up all the time too, I'm sure, as she did, as we all do. But I just feel really lucky to have had somebody like her, and I'm just going to work really hard to make her really proud. One of the things I was talking to my brother about today is if where we are now compared to where we were 10 years ago. And it is weird. It's weird for me to be under the same roof and, to think about in a few hours from now, exactly 10 years ago, I was holding her hand in bed when she stopped breathing. And if anybody who's ever lost somebody to brain cancer who has been in the room, just remembering the sounds that she made and the way things were, just the whole setting. And I'm exactly in the same house 10 years later. It's a very strange feeling. And so my brother and I were talking about how we've grown and changed, in what ways we haven't. And I try to use these moments, if you're like me, I think a lot of you guys in here are DPC, Dead Parents Club, or have lost people close to you, and you have anniversaries of people passing as well. I do try to use these moments as check-ins. Where do I want to be at the 15-year anniversary of her passing, at the 20-year anniversary? And so setting goals for yourself that will help you feel better about these things, because what's really hard is when you feel like somebody is gone, and so you're not moving forward. You're missing out in a lot of areas. And so just trying really hard to do right by her in all ways. So it's also very strange to be, she was like obsessed with pop culture. She loved movies and TV shows. She watched everything. And to be starring in the first movie that I'm starring in, that I am the lead in, and she's not here, and she doesn't get to see it. And this is not a woe is me. I know tons of you guys have dead parents and siblings and even children. It's all fucking awful. But it's just it's really strange today to be having this be the same day that I'm about to go star in a movie. Just a lot going on inside my soul. Anyway, I haven't even checked in with you guys. Thank you for everybody who's here right now on the last show for a couple of weeks. See what's going on in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. I would love to hear from any of you guys who can relate or have thoughts or questions, comments, concerns, anything that you guys would like to share. That's what the show is. Glenn Caesar, with that big support, coming in at 3 a.m, Glenn. Oh, it was midnight on the West Coast. But we're back over here on the East Coast. 3 a.m, Glenn said, "Bunnies for Roxy's mom. Rest in peace, Lori Striar. A super mega rock star for all time. Way to go, Smets, and everyone's still fighting to smash cancer. I stand against anti-Semitism. I stand against Islamophobia. I stand against Asian hate. Hashtag stop AAPI hate. I know that Black Lives Matter. Hashtag BLM. Roxy, peace, bunnies, and hugs to you and your family. Thank you for still hanging out with us on this really tough day. Cheers to Lori Striar for being such a great person. The apple didn't fall far from the tree. I'll raise my glass in her honor tonight. RJ and Rockstar's band, be most excellent to yourselves and each other. Keep breathing and keep internalizing. I love myself, I accept myself, and I embrace myself so you can truly be you. Thank you for being a proper support / pillar of strength for the people around you. Please find and keep doing what brings you smiles and laughter, joy, and maybe even bliss today in each of our days, our weeks, our months, and even our years. So you glow in your flow and radiate because you are a priceless treasure and very much needed. Everyone who shows up to give their support whenever, however you can when it gets tough, even if you're by yourself, you're not alone. Everyone who's battling, please keep on fighting because you're a winner. Every win for you is a win for all. You're fully unique, you're kind, you're caring. Being so unselfishly loving and supportive of others, including strangers, whether it's on the internet or not, makes you humane, worthy, and a bright, shiny star. Your story is important, deserves to be seen and heard. Safe journey, Roxy, on all your travels to and from. I'm sure you'll absolutely crush it in this role. Again, it's fucking dope to know you now before you make it big. Oh, I hope it's tough to hear, but Roxy's the best. Roxy's number one. Yeah, happy Roxy days. You rock, Glenn. Thank you for being the zenith of Glenn's. I'm gonna miss the shit out of you, but I'll be back ASAP. Joseph Ashley says, is it possible to have Janine on your show, maybe to talk about art, the art business? Most of my paintings and drawings sold to close people, but I feel I hit a wall outside my circle. Anyway, glad you like the painting. I love it. Can't wait to get it framed. Safe trip from and back to your rise at stardom. Thank you. Appreciate you. And yeah, with Janine, I love Janine so much. She's fucking great. And if she would be willing to, I'd love to have her on again. John Get Bent says, hey, Roxy, hope you have a great time on set. Thanks for being you and bringing such a great community together. Stay awesome. Thank you for that big support, John Get Bent. I appreciate you dearly. You guys are awesome. Anybody else who has questions, comments, concerns, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Oh, trying to put in Matthew Gold, my amazing mod, putting in the Streamlab link. Thank you so much for doing that. Yeah. Let's see what's going on with you guys in the chat. What is happening over here? Eric Wilson, John Bainbridge, Matthew Gold, Andrew Thomas, Glenn Caesar, Christian Hardesty, Hugo Chavez, Orist Salik, Manuel Akinola, Ryan Payne, John Lestrina, what's up, fam? Michelle O'Rourke, Dylan, Stormy Woods, Scott Gerard. Shout out to everybody in here. Mason Allen, Steve Cauldron, Carol Figueroa, Eric Monroe. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. Kate Van D. What's up, Kate? Haven't seen you in a minute. Redford Reddington, Paul Tutillo, SM Down H9, a new guy, Liam Evans, Mike Brower, Movie Master 83, Zeno Hour, Jonathan Donsel, Hiltimelli, never know how to do that right, Hiltimelli, Ed Menjivar, to everybody else who is joining live right now, just thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you a lot, a lot, a lot. Mikey May, all of the people, all of the people. We're really excited at World Girls for our next set of interns. We're going to really miss our previous interns' applications, and interviews are going really well so far. We're definitely going to bring on some stellar ones for you guys over there, which we're excited about. Everything going with the shoot seems like it is going incredibly well. They've sent me photos of some of the photography of some. They sent me photos of some of the dailies, and the shoots look sick. Cameras they're using are so effing nice, and I'm getting updates from Andrew, who, oh God, he's just so fucking talented. I just can't wait to get to set and be part of a team. I work best in a team. I'm also going to be out here still, energy-wise, rooting for the World Girls every second. They're going to be giving cheese a whirl even, so that's going to be fucking wild. Can't believe that's going to be at my, there's going to be cheese in my home. Cheese in my home, but don't call me a cheesehead. This goes pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to leave for the shoot. Then I hit the ground running over there. And yeah, so I just wanted to say goodbye to you guys before I go. Any other questions, comments, concerns, get them in now. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. And to everybody else in here, I know it's going to be weird to not have me live at the Roxy. I've never taken 2 weeks off of the show. I did take 1 week off after I did 365 days in a fucking row. 2 weeks won't be too bad. I'm still going to be around. It's not like I'm going to a place where I have no phone. I just need to really concentrate. This is a really intense role, and I need to really put myself in her shoes and really embody her as much as I can. So that's why that decision was made. And I'm going to be shooting at least 12-hour days. Christian Hardesty says, "Hey, Rox, hugs and bunnies to you and all of our fellow members of the DPC." Yeah, it can be hard, but we're all still here for each other, or we all still have each other. Also, meeting Steph was great. Can't wait to meet you and Dee as well. Yeah, Steph said that was awesome. I'm so happy you guys got to meet Christian Hardesty. Thank you for saying that. Really appreciate you, and you're one of the good ones, Christian. You're one of the good ones. Jake Yakavetta in the Streamlabs, my person, he said, "So proud of you and everything you have coming up. You absolutely deserve it. Shots for Lori, not Jin though." You guys have to watch The Road Girls if you want to know what that is about. And these new interns better be good. Bobby is watching. I know it's so funny in one of our meetings today, in one of our interviews, one of the interns said, "Yeah, I just saw what your intern Bobby posted." It was like that Instagram story that Bobby made that was like, "We had the sexiest interns of all time." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I saw that and that was so cute and whatever." And I was thinking in my head, you're being complimentary of Bobby now, but if only you watched last night's episode, don't know if you'd be as complimentary. It was pretty great. Thank you for that support, Jake. I appreciate you and everything you do and how open you are. Even last night, even when I yell at you. Mikey May in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar says, "Roxy, I'm so happy you're able to live your dream of acting. Question, how would you rank the DCU movies after watching Suicide Squad? Man of Steel is still #1 to me." I don't know my definitive ranking. I know that definitely Wonder Woman's still #1 for me of the DCEU films. I think Man of Steel is at the very bottom. Sorry, y'all know how I feel about that dog thing. The Suicide Squad is certainly up there. I just don't know exactly where at this point. I'll do a definitive ranking at some point. I have to do a full-blown rewatch again. But you and I are on different pages, my dude. Different pages. I like that's we can do that civilly though. It's okay to like Man of Steel, as long as you don't mind that he died. The dad died for literally no reason. None at all. So fucking stupid. Any last minute comments, questions, concerns? Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Yeah. Just a lot in the brain of Rox today. Thinking about my mom, thinking about how she'd be feeling about everything going down here, thinking about how to make her proud and how to be the best version of me in every day that I can, thinking about killing it in this movie, nervous about going to a set that they've been filming for several days. Gotta just do the best that I can anyway. Those are all the things going on in the head of Rox, plus a whole lot more. In the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. John Lestrino, what's up, fam? He says, as Letty said in F9 to little Brian regarding his mother, she's watching over you from heaven. Family will always be with you, always in your heart. Most important thing in life will always be family. And you don't have to be blood to be family. Yeah, I got the rock stars and the world friends, and I feel really fucking lucky for that. Definitely found sisters in Steph and Dee. And my dad being here and my siblings and us all going over to the cemetery together and spending time together. I know how lucky I am to, some people are completely estranged from their family altogether. And it's really cool that I'm as close with my family as I am. And I don't know if it would be like this. You know, we were not as close previously, and I was a little fuck. So I definitely grown in a lot of ways. And I'm grateful to her for every single one of those. Going back into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. And thank you guys for your support in here before I leave for the shoot. Definitely gonna need it. Pink Sweets in the house. Pink Sweets says, OMG, hi. So long, farewell. Oh God, Avidos to goodbye. I never know how to say that. So I probably always go, Avidos to goodbye. Goodbye. Wow, I want to watch The Sound of Music now. LOL. Me too. Even though your mom isn't physically here, I think it's cool she knew what you always wanted to be and you're doing it. Yeah, that's true. Since I was a little kid, she always knew that. That's sick. You're going to kill it. Have fun. Yeah, that's true. I don't usually think of it like that. So I appreciate that perspective on it, Pink Sweets. It is cool that she always knew exactly that I wanted to be in TV and movies and that I'm going to go be in a movie. That makes me feel good. It's also just strange irony that my first movie I was ever in, the Jay Muse movie, came out in theaters on August 2nd. Or that's when the red carpet premiere was that I went to. Just so weird. So fucking weird that everything kind of happens on this day. Damn. Fucking damn. I'm going to get out of here pretty soon. So any last minute questions, comments, concerns before I leave for Ohio for a couple weeks, get them in loud, get them in proud. I appreciate any and all support. Y'all are welcome to support while I'm still gone anyway. My Streamlabs will still be here. I'll still be reading all the things. My Patreon, I still read all those messages. My DMs, I just don't respond there. I know you guys are going to be good without me. I know the World Girls are going to take really good care of you guys on Wednesdays and Sundays. And I know you'll take care of each other in the meantime on your Zooms and hanging out and all that stuff. It will be gone in the blink of an eye. I'll be back before you know it. So, yeah, that's it for me today. I appreciate you all. Jonathan Donsel, Melissa Byrne, SM Down H, Cliff Washington, Glenn Caesar, Emmanuel Akinola, Jake Yacovetta, Eric Lane, John Bainbridge, Redford Reddington, Joseph Ashley, Glenn Caesar, Mohammed Belstein, Christian Hardesty, Halt Tamilia. Oh, sorry that I fuck that up every time. Let's see if I can get it. Haltiamieli, maybe. Ryan Payne, John Brio, Jeremy Miller, Ed Men-Javar, Mikey May, all of the people, John Lestrina, family, James Belinsky, and everybody else. I appreciate you guys a lot. I love you guys a lot. Keep each other safe and sane, on your toes. Matthew Gold, Dammy, ASAP, Track Stars, Andrew W., Ryan Payne. Take care of one another. Pink Sweets, OMG, bye. Much love. Don't forget to check your internet. You can do so by blowing on it. Don't trend with the Holocaust. Oh, I'm going to be so pissed if y'all start trending with the Holocaust when I'm gone. Brett, Miles, Jonathan, arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. All three of them for killing Breonna Taylor. Put down toilet seat lid. We don't want those buffoons. Stay away from the fucking Delta variant. Make your bed. Jake, I'm talking to you. I'm only gone for 2 weeks. Can you make it every day? As a favor to me. To Sherd19 Gmail. Thank you, my friend, for being in here. And everybody else. Much love. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Or maybe popping in sooner, depending on what permits. I'll definitely be on the World Girls Patreon and mine as much as I can to try to fill you guys in. Definitely in the Discord. Much love, friends. And I will see you soon. Couple weeks live with Roxy.